Okay, so we have made the circuit according to the circuit which is given in the lab manual. Now, dear students, what is the idea behind this circuit actually? That also you need to understand. As you all know that your SCR, it is a switch, okay, and it can be used to make different converters. Now, you all know that if you connect it across this AC supply like this, okay, then it behaves as a rectifier, controlled rectifier. Now, in rectifier, this gate signal is given, a gate is over there, okay, and with the help of this gate, you can trigger this SCR accordingly by different pulses, gate pulses. And as you change the gate pulses from here, your output will also vary. This is the output where you will see where your lamp is connected. Okay, so means you can turn on and you can turn it on at different firing angles, and when you change these firing angles from here, this is basically RC triggering technique we are using. So when you change the firing angle from here, this illumination will also change. This diode is connected here so that we know that SCR is a unidirectional device. It works only in one half cycle, that is your positive half cycle. During forward biasing it works. In reverse biasing we do not want to give any gate triggering pulse, so that's why this diode is connected over here. Okay, this resistor we have connected so that if the value of this variable pot goes to 0, then it should not behave as a short circuit. That's why some minimum resistance must be there across the gate. That's why this resistor is connected over here. This resistor is connected with this lamp so that the lamp should not be affected with the value of very high value of current. Okay, now let us see what is happening with this type of circuit, whether this circuit is working properly, or it may be possible that you have to make some changes. Okay, it is not always like whatsoever circuit is given it is working accordingly. Okay, we have to see, because in this software there are certain chances when we have to make the changes also. So for that, what you have to do is you have to start, or you have to run this circuit from here. Okay, but before that, if you want to see the output on CRO, that also is possible here. For that you have to select this option. Now here different instruments are shown. You can use any instrument. If you want to check the current, let's say from here, if you see this DC ammeter is there, you can select it and you can place it anywhere wherever you want to see the value of current. Okay, so similarly, and some other instruments are also there, but I need only oscilloscope. So when I will click oscilloscope, this oscilloscope will be there. Okay, now you can place it anywhere. Let's say I'm placing it over here. Now there are 4 channels. Normally in our lab there are only 2 channels we are having, but here you are having 4, means you can see 4 outputs. So right now I want to check only one output, so I will connect this channel A with this lamp here. Now let's see what is happening. So for that I will start this. Okay, so now your circuit is working. Okay, but how I will see that whether it is working properly or not? For that, in the same manner as you see in the lab, see in your lab you will observe the output on this lamp. Let's say if this lamp is there, it is only possible to check it on the lamp. So right now it is not glowing. It means what you have to do, you have to change the firing angle. Also you will see that this wave shape is shown over here, but here it is not working accordingly. Okay, so what I will do, I will change the firing angle. So from here I can change the firing angle. When I will change the value of resistance, the charging time changes and accordingly your firing pulse will be there. Okay, so let's say if I reduce the value of this resistance, let's see what is happening. So it is 33% if you see, but still it is not working. Again, I will keep on changing this. Okay, you have to click it in this point to change it, but still your lamp is not glowing. So it means there is some problem we are having in this. Still I have made it to 0. Now it has glowed. You can see when I have set it to 0, you can see this capacitor now charging. Okay, and you can see that this glow is there. I don't know it is visible to you or not, but I can feel it because I have done it so many times. If you will do it, you will observe it. Okay, also here you can see this point, some change is there na? This means that your SCR is now on. Okay, your SCR is now on, and whatsoever voltage was there across this, that voltage has now appeared across the load. Okay, means when your switch is on, whatsoever voltage is appearing across the switch, that will appear across the load. So the same thing is happening here, but still I am not, means you can say, very much happy with this type of output. I have to make some changes here because I want to see more change. When I will change the this firing, I want to see more changes. Okay, from here also, see, this is the channel 1. You can change this from here, its amplitude also you can change accordingly as you do in your lab. The same you can do here. Okay, and accordingly you will observe the output. So I think so now it is visible to us clearly. Okay, so in this is the positive cycle, and in this positive cycle SCR is turned on at this point. This is the firing angle. Okay, but still we will do something. Again, you can see here, if I change this firing angle, your lamp is off. If I change it over here, just see the lamp, you will observe that your lamp is on. When I click here, yes, you can see this lamp is on, these lights are coming out. Okay, and here also you can see. So I'll make the changes now so that the output should be more clear to you.